Shizzle xylophone, I'll be the paranoid mother. What makes the observer Troy Yeti be the reddity of how a good fantasy come out of a radioactivity themey, like the word of Cold War of words, but it's not furtherly purred to be cats on the stir of a zoba or how a stopper in a Sakagola or molas to be the wisdom tooth of wives' tales and couth. But if I recluse into what I could have said back, if I hadn't changed my motive or muse, I probably votive the kinda lose, but I kinda lose 'cause you kinda scoop unless you're eating cereal or cereal. I probably could write different fan fiction versions across, but then what would be embossed in the Photoshop of the cover on top? Or if it's another type of object at all, like Roswell and rocks, would probably be the genre of my chalks and choice and chalk of how that is all washable off to be blop to blop to blop. Or if it's Picasso. As a passant and poissant and poise of choice at all, or for sure fishes its dishes satellite image to be on its hollow blink tricks to dream it is its own bit of marshmallowy leprechauns of which plepinaply plainly see in an apostrophe or what's his, but then Tlux Boven is probably a side standing, like stuttering over to hindering over, then again on the reposter, how would I come into inertia, uncounted counselor, hearses of verses and horses reworded, lorded and returned, tabled into what does the brain hurts? Well, I guess it's worth verts on probably how a skateboard injurious can almost always be lucked wished upon if it's only a little figurine for the safety dance while you cross the strat. Yos of us as wizard fishier than if I had been Tashuler and then Tosh.0 to be modular and mocking the mods of the Saxonders, then soon goes the sax of how I blast back into the past of the aspect of a vestibule where I had been suggested these by other mentalities, and that would not have anyone but the land of Fala, Axa seed. I guess it's extreme to shift out my key, but if I'm plipping, plumping, pleased, then why have I eaten so much peas, peats, and plots and plats and probably pops and popcorn to be that? But if it's not that rad of a saf bad, then how jib jab goes to contact lens when you contact lens instead of contact lands, and lands his airship inside of a Hansel ants hill of greet and meat of Mattel and Alica. Well, if a bit of apologetica caused you to be rageful and ragged dog, then how could be the children of the 35th of fart of Godzilla wars than a night to be where it wadded off its wobbly walk of Chaba, Chekak, or Ovechkin, Chubby Check, or Rurs, and If a urge is a version of an instinct, well, then how skunk can be your think if you are not numb and perfect? Well, I guess it's deserted, but if it's not flirted with the thoughts of a shocker of sound, then how could be the deaf language of a stop sign when you can't tell time on a clock with no mind? And you would need mine if you probably would put above a follow if you fall below the above a, well, dashing under an upper scorer to be deplorable of the yogin of a harp in demontraka, like demonstration and demon. The D mignon is probably flayed modes art to bimuzok, but if it in me talk, how can be the tiniest and unhealthiest of the froggers to be my video blogger, to wog creation in a new type of form like a tomorrow world where there had been a